Chapter 5. Food. More than just food. Just remember the old adage, you are what you eat, and you won't go far wrong. Consuming quality food becomes even more essential, if not critically so, when you're ill or struggling with chronic feelings of being under the weather. Becoming better at something means taking steps to learn how to improve and therefore do better in that something, right? Learning how to feel better through learning how to eat better is no different. The better your understanding of food and its effects on your body, both emotionally and physically, the stronger a position you put yourself in to be able to take control and improve your mental and physical health. Think about this for a moment. On a recent trip to a hospital, I was amazed by the type of foods being served in the canteens there. And not only that, but by the physical condition of those treating the ill. I estimate that an average of 80% of the staff, medical professionals I witnessed, were clinically obese. I consider someone to be obese if their knees rub together when they walk. Surely, this doesn't make sense. We go to hospital to be treated because we're ill. But while we're there, we're fed rubbish, bland, colorless food, and we're treated by a number of professionals who apparently fail to take any notice of their industry recommendations. Take a look at this NHS report. Being obese increases your risk of developing a number of serious and potentially life-threatening diseases, such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, some types of cancer, such as breast cancer and colon cancer, stroke. In addition, obesity can damage your quality of life and can often trigger depression. In my opinion, the above simply highlights the need for re-education in terms of the practical application of being able to eat, live, and succeed in the most vibrant and healthiest way possible. Feed your life with hard facts, not myths. Let's get real. If you've reached this far in the book, the likelihood is that you've really identified that you need to change something. Perhaps the pain has become unbearable. Or perhaps you've simply identified that things can no longer continue as they are. Either way, movement is always good. However, beware of self-affirmations during your dietary journey. Self-affirmations will either envelop you in a visualized reality or disassociate you from the truth. With food, it's usually the latter. When you disassociate yourself from the truth, you say things to yourself such as, "It doesn't matter," or "Things will get better." You might also make strong, bold statements such as, "I will change in the new year," or "Just as soon as such and such has happened, I'll change." Of course, putting your head in the sand in such a way will almost always create a situation in which you inevitably become someone you could have avoided had you known the problems that would arise from these affirmations. Ask yourself this: isn't it time you started living the life you always wanted? Use affirmations, but ensure that they linguistically benefit you. The affirmations you use should move eating away from something that's a chore to something that's exciting. You control your life. It knows no boundaries other than those you give it. Allow it to run away with you, and that's what'll happen. But grasp it hard, control it, and allow it to become something special, and it will. Think. What affirmation would inspire you to keep moving forward? What additional education do you require in order to feel fully confident with your new journey? Set yourself new goals based around what you've learned thus far. Create a picture of a connection between food and a life-boosting transformation beyond your wildest dreams. And avoid looking at food as something which has brought about negative emotions in the past. The foods you eat versus the lifestyle you live. Many times I talk with people who've been on any number of courses and training programs or attended countless lectures, and I'll always ask them to tell me in what way they've applied what they've learned to their own lives. In over 70% of cases, they never have. They've gone on all these courses, yet they've failed to take action on anything they've learned. Knowing stuff is not enough. It's only by applying what you know that you can make change happen. Apply everything you've learned so far, and I can guarantee that you will notice complete change in all aspects of your life.